Hello YouTube, this is Iimani David coming at you to talk about the Roger Dubuis Sympathie, the Roger Dubuis Sympathie Bi-retrograde Chronograph in rose gold. I don't know if you guys can see that. That is a hell of a lot of name for a watch that has a hell of a lot of presence and seems to be getting a hell of a lot of attention in the market right now from serious collectors who are into Roger Dubuis. I figured I'll do this video about the Roger Dubuis because so many people are asking me for this watch. They want to buy it from me, and I don't know, I may sell it, I may not, but the response is just overwhelming. So a little bit about Roger Dubuis, a little bit about this watch. So it's a, as I say, it is the Roger Dubuis Sympathie, Sympathie, a bi-retrograde chronograph. So the bi-retrograde, for those who don't know, it has the day of the week up here and the date down here. And it's bi-retrograde, so this is the retrograde function. Once it gets to Sunday, it'll jump all the way back to Monday and start again. And once it gets to the 31st, it'll jump all the way over to the 1st and start all over again, right? So that is the retrograde, and because there are two of these functions, of these complications, it is called a bi-retrograde. And it's also a chronograph, as you can see, but we can talk about that later perhaps, I don't know. I don't know if you can see this, but the dial is this beautiful enamel, champagne or cream colored enamel dial. I don't know if you can pick that up. Again, I'm not a YouTuber, maybe there. I don't have all that equipment, but I'm just sharing some things with you that, you know, with the equipment that I have. But if you can see this, so the hands that tell the time are in the gold. And this is the second hand, also in gold. And the bi-retrograde hands are in a polished blue. And the chronograph is in a polished blue. Okay? So this is the Roger Dubuis Sympathie. It's a highly complicated watch. So, I mean, I see some time-only pieces on the internet going for, you know, 10, 15,000 and more. I don't know what they're worth, honestly. But this is a highly complicated piece in that there's the time, of course, then there's the bi-retrograde, each a complication, then of course there's the chronograph, and this entire thing is in a solid rose gold. It's just absolutely beautiful. It's got the screw down straps, not the spring bars that you find in some cheaper watches. And for a watch this heavy and this substantial, this is what you want. You don't want spring bars popping out on you and losing your watch or having it fall to the sidewalk and getting damaged. All right. Of course, this is the crocodile strap, the Roger Dubuis deployant clasp. Okay, if I can get that over to you. Maybe you can see that. Will it focus? Will it focus? Oh, I don't know. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. But in any event, oh, and look at the back of this, right? So this movement that you're going to see through this display case back, again, I don't know if you can see that. This is the Roger Dubuis caliber 5630, all right? And this movement was, you know, used in Roger Dubuis, of course, but also used in Patek, Breguet, Vacheron Constantin. It is a very, very beautiful and superb, I'm sorry guys, well-crafted movement with the Geneva seal, finishing. Okay, really something to look at. Gosh, maybe I should get some equipment. Please forgive me, guys. I'm sorry. It's just that I'm not really prepared, but I'm doing the best I can. In any event, there is a beautiful review that's done, and if I can remember to do that, to leave a link to it. It's a guy by Watchbox, a fellow by the name of Tim at Watchbox. He made a beautiful review of it, so I could just link that if I remember, and you guys can go see that. I don't want to remake the wheel, but a little bit on Roger Dubuis. So Roger Dubuis, used to work for Patek, designing complications and such. And if you look at this, the Roger Dubuis buckle here, this is a throwback. This is a reminder of how Patek, the cross, how they do their buckles, how do their clasp rather. And so Roger Dubuis used to work for Patek. Of course, he left there and struck out on his own to make his own movements and make his own watches. And I'm not going to get into dates and give you all the history. All that is on the internet. But the importance of me saying all this is leading up to that this watch and the Roger Dubuis that you'll find are what we collectors call the pre-Richemont. So Richemont Group purchased Roger Dubuis in 2008 by buying 60% of the company, and then shortly after that they bought the other 40%. Watches by Roger Dubuis that are before this, what I call interference by Richemont, but I'm sure they would say something else. Watches before this period are considered Roger Dubuis pure or Dubuis pure by collectors, and they're highly sought after by collectors, right? There's, there are no brigade parts or, other parts or movement pieces in this watch. This is before Richemont got involved with Roger Dubuis. So this is a pure definition of what Roger Dubuis had in mind when he started creating these timepieces. So, of course, also Roger Dubuis passed away regrettably in 2017, in October of 2017. And since then, I've been noticing that a lot of collectors have really been on me looking for these high, complicated Roger Dubuis. Now, is this the most collectible Roger Dubuis out there? No, it's not, but it's pretty damn near close to it. And being a high, complicated piece in this pristine condition, I can see why. I can see why collectors want it, and I can see why maybe I don't want to part with it. All right. So it's a manual wind, as I said before, Geneva Hall finish movement, with column wheel, lateral clutch, all the stuff that you can want in a watch. The design is just really amazing. It's just something that it's an elegant piece, and those who know me know that I collect dress watches. I look for the most elegant and expressive pieces that really mean something to me. And later on, we can get into some of the Pateks. I'll show you some of those. The Brigade, I'll show you some of those. But that's a different kind of elegance than what Dubuis has done here. This form of elegance, and you know what? I'm a writer, and I struggle to find the words to describe this type of elegance. It's almost as though it's an in-the-know type of elegance. I don't want to say rustic, but it's something that you wouldn't wear at a dinner party or a formal affair, but it's something that is exclusive, something that you would, and I guess I'll call it a privileged elegance, where it's something that you'd find in the smoking rooms or in the country clubs or something like that. I don't know, I'm rambling now, but it truly is an elegant timepiece. It's very expressive, a lot of substance, a lot of presence on the wrist. And it's just an amazing piece. So this piece is 2003, I believe. No, 2001, right? So this piece was made in 2001, and it's got a 48-hour power reserve, 25 joules, beats at 28,800 vibrations per hour. It's a 40 millimeter case, 40 millimeter watch case, and what else can be said about it? It's just a beautiful thing. I hope I haven't forgotten anything important. Again, it wasn't my intention really to review the watch. I just wanted to show it, since so many collectors and people who know that I have it have been asking to see it. And so here it is. Beautiful, pristine. Of course, it's Tuesday the 10th that I'm making this. And I don't know what else I can say about it, guys. Hopefully I can do more of these videos. Hopefully I can do them right. But you need equipment for that. But if you guys like it, just drop me a note, subscribe if you will. It takes some time to put these videos together, and if I'm going to do it really, really well, it will take even more time and better equipment than what I've got right now, which is basically nothing. I'm just using my iPhone. So thank you guys for listening, taking the time out. I will put that here. And of course, this is my Gurkha Time Traveler case. And let me know what you guys think, if I should do more of these. And I'll be happy to answer any of your questions. All right? Take care. Live your life, love your life, and love those around you. And drop me a note. All right. Have a good day. Bye-bye.